what do we have? So this is a fun thing, because then you just... A gay wedding that took place last night! Oh, it wasn't a gay wedding. It was between Charles and Rebecca. Never mind. Hey, I'm holding Moth Girl? Oh god. Oh, no. I don't want to hold this goddamn Furby. Get this Furby out of me. Off of me. Is the Furby in my fanny pack? God, what a horrible 90s thing to say. Get it out of me. Get it out. I have a Furby in my fanny pack. Visit the animals. Hi, pigs. Hi, sheep. Why is there a pig with the sheep? Someone put the pig in wrong. If you're looking into a way to bring someone back from the dead, does that mean you've got someone you want to bring back? You know what? Forget it. It just came to mind, so I thought I'd ask. I didn't mean to pry, sorry. I just want to check and make sure you didn't have an ex-boyfriend you're trying to bring back from the dead, you know, before we get too far into this. No, it's fine. I figured I need to tell you at some point. It's Ogopogo. She does want to bring back her pet. Ogopogo? Yeah, I want to bring Ogopogo back to life. He died in an accident about a month ago. Ogopogo died? Oh right, Ogopogo was my dog. I had him for 8 years. Ah, okay, your dog. Gotcha. Yeah, her boyfriend, Ogopogo. He was a little worried. You spent a long time together. Losing him must have been really hard for you. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not sure if the right even works on dogs. But as soon as I found out about it, I knew I had to give it a try. I don't think I could forgive myself if I just let the opportunity pass by. Definitely. Now I understand why you feel so strongly about it. Thanks for telling me. I know this must be hard to talk about. But you know what? All that led me to meeting you. So at least something good came out of it. Though that doesn't mean I'll stop looking, obviously. Unless you want to be my dog. Yoko, I'll do everything I can to help you. Hey, you're the novelist? Why do you look like a detective? You mean I'm the detective in my little, like, boat hat? And you're the novelist? There's no way. Yeah, and it looks like Sherlock. How is he not how is he just the novelist? How am I the detective? There's no way there's no way. No way, you're the detective. I'm a detective enough to know that you're a detective. Just look
sounded like it was gonna blast off to the moon, and I was like, I hadn't even opened the game yet, and it changed things weird in OBS. Like for some reason, it made the it was weird because like the my like VTuber uh which like is a window I have usually set to 1080p, but for some reason it like blew it up to way huger than like the 1440 that I had my uh like OBS like base setting and output setting set to like 1440p, and my VTuber is supposed to be set to 1080p, but for some reason my VTuber was like all of a sudden like way larger in scale, and I was like, that's weird. Shouldn't it be the opposite? Uh, and then also it just sounded like it's really demanding. And then I kind of realized that VC face, or actually, it might even be my camera. To be, yeah, it's my camera as well. Well, no, it shouldn't really matter actually, to be honest. The camera's in 1080p, but that doesn't really matter because it's just tracking stuff. But VC Face doesn't do above 1080p. It only will do 1080. It's not. I can't set it to 1440. So I was like, okay, well, my model can't be streamed in higher definition. And then I was like, well, I don't think I think my background might be 2K, but I was like, I don't think I have Medieval Dynasty graphics set up super high. Actually, I have to double check, but I don't think I have it set up super high. Um, like, because of making sure I can run the game and everything. So, but yeah. So that's how that works. Uh, let's see. In other news, lots of crazy world news going on and current events today. Today sells current event gripe is Pride Month, not the fact that it exists, but how stupid people are about things. Like, I don't know if anyone saw that picture going around where, hey, Cupert, welcome, welcome. To today's daily rant. Um, but there's like a picture going around. Yeah, people are stupid. I know it's crazy. It's crazy. But like, it's fine. We'll say it. But like, there's this picture going around of like a girl or something, right? And she's like, I don't know, showing off her muscles. And in the comments, it's like of a TikTok. In the comments, someone was like, "Oh, where'd you get that top from?" And she's like, I don't know. She says the name of a store, and she's like, "If you mean the shirt, blah blah blah. If you mean the guy, like something, I don't know what she says about that, but uh and then everyone's like, oh my gosh, it's a straight couple, she called him a top, and it's like you can't have a top in a straight couple, but it's like that's one, not true. That's not true. um like guys can bottom in a heterosexual couple. And the thing is, they're like, in the name of pride, in the name of like, LGBTQ plus, they are, kind of going here and like saying, like, you're dragging this girl all across the internet, being like, oh my gosh, can you believe that she's, saying this, and that you can't be straight, and it's like, dude, know what you're talking about. If, like, straight men thought washing your ass is gay. Yeah. I mean, it's just like, but like, it's one thing if it's like straight people being stupid, right? But it's frustrating when it's like people who are gay, like gatekeeping things, like, that aren't exclusive to like, gay stuff. And like they're saying like, oh no, we're educating people. We're trying to be, open-minded and all that. And it's like, you're not. You're not. And like the amount of the comments where people like so many people do this, and they'll start policing people and gatekeeping things where like, they also get confused. They cannot separate. So many people do not know that there's like um a difference between uh top and dom, and sub and bottom, and it's like that's they're different and they're not mutually exclusive. You can you can be a dominant bottom and you can be a submissive top and you can be a boy or a girl for either of those roles. Like it's mix and match completely and people don't know this and they also don't understand like in terms of like also uh like um uh like sadomasochism as well, they also loop that in and they don't understand the difference between a lot of that stuff. And they assume that sadistic is the same thing as a top, is the same thing as dominant, is the same thing as a guy, at least in a straight relationship. And in a homosexual relationship, they assume like, that all those things belong to the guy and like, the other, flip side of everything is the girl. And it's like that's not true. And like you're being so close-minded by like pushing that and by telling everyone that and then like kind of trying to cancel people using that information and logic which just isn't true and it's like you're being the most close-minded of all the people but you're acting like you are doing it for being open-minded and helping people who aren't the absolute norm, anyone who's a little bit different from the norm. And it's like you're not you don't even know what you're talking about. So a lot of bad eggs in the gay community that I really do enjoy. Yeah, like it's just so frustrating that and you think that a lot of these people, for the amount of time that I see a lot of people talk about these and use these terms, they don't know what it means. There'll literally be people who were like all over AO3 fan fiction, loving this stuff, right? But they don't even know what it means. they, they they've been using these terms like so many people. Like you see so many people like be like, isn't a sub and a bottom the same? And it's like, no, 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 they aren't. And like they're people who are like well entrenched in like, you know, all sorts of, stuff where they use these terms. They use these terms and they think they're the same thing. And it's like that's oh my gosh. But it's also the same people where, well, I mean, mm, no, but I guess it's a different thing. But like you'll see people who like will if they do see a gay couple, and then they're like, oh, that one's the bottom because he's short. It's like that's not how that works, man. It's not how that works. Like it's not how that works. Not based on height. Um, stupid. And it's like, and it's not, and that's actually really insensitive to kind of like make those comments or to like conflate all these terms together because like, it shows that you don't, the first step in being accepting of other people is being educated about it. And everyone's just kind of skipping that step and they're like, oh, I'm so educated. They're like, oh, I accept you. And it's like, do you know what you're accepting? And they're like, they think they do, but they have no idea because they just sort of assume. Well, because I guess because a lot of other people assume that they mean the same thing and they use the terms the same way too. And it's just like you see a gay couple, you fight the urge to scream the F word to gay man. Um, I mean, if you're a gay man, you could, I guess you can, but yeah, it's just like I don't know. It's so frustrating to see like during Pride, when like so much of because like in some ways, like yeah, Pride is just for like I mean, because like what do you do if someone is a like in a heterosexual relationship, but the man is the bottom? Like technically he's still straight, but he's not like straight by straight standards, right? Like um by like the most conservative people wouldn't accept him, and so like it's just like I don't know, people just need to like, I don't know, be more open about things. So yeah, yeah. And it's like, but people like police stuff, and they try to put everyone in little boxes with these little labels. And because even all these terms come with a lot of nuance, and they're always not super clear, in terms of like, exactly, especially with the power roles, like for dominant and submissive, like that actually has a wide variety of like what that can actually mean. And like, you gotta not like, I don't know, assume stuff, and definitely don't gatekeep and don't police people and don't try to cancel people over terms that like, you even if you do understand what they mean, you don't understand like, you know, how they're being used in that specific relationship. Like, you love reading B poop and B bottoms. Yeah, and that's fine. Um, but like, it's like I can see where they might, like a lot of people would assume that they're not straight. And it's like, nope, but if they're with a girl, they're still straight, technically, by the definition of straight. I think. Um, but like, it's just, I don't know, people need to lighten up, and like stop gatekeeping things so much and like be a little bit more understanding. And like, I don't know, it's just like, it by saying like, who's accepted, who's not. And the same thing within, the LGBT community, like I said, like I see so much biphobia during Pride, especially. And like people criticizing a lot of celebrities. And what did Autumn want to get you on this time? I like to see. Oh, oh, I got you a couple of them. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, I can't allow the previous one because I didn't. Oh, it's been too long, I guess. Okay, well, that one I'll allow. I can't allow the other one, unfortunately. I guess it's oh, it's expired. It doesn't give me very long to double check. I usually allow a lot of things. Automod like holds a lot of stuff, and then uh I kind of allow. I let it exist because, it does ban a lot of words that I don't want in chat too. But the funniest one was kissing. It banned the word kissing for a while and kiss. And I was like, that's a little Puritan of you, Automod. Fine. Like life is strange and people couldn't use that word. It's like, okay. I kind of find it funny. I like to test the boundaries. So if Autumn ever gets you, let me know and then I can review it and then approve it and add it to the allow list. And we'll just, expand our vocabulary every time it occurs. Um, but I mean, I can kind of see how, like, it's possible a lot of this stuff could be used in incorrect ways or mean ways. People come in and start saying stuff. But again, there are a lot of terms that I specifically don't like, slurs and stuff I don't want in chat. So I kind of allow Automod to still exist. I allow it to exist. But anyway, but yeah, it just, I don't know. It yeah, Automod, we're grown ups. Um, but yeah, it's yeah, a lot of people just kind of like they struggle with some of the concepts that aren't quite as like clear cut as they they think. Like, because to some of the most conservative people, like if a guy is a bottom, that's gay. If a guy is submissive, that's gay. And part of it is also because uh they it's kind of a lot of homophobia comes from misogyny because they're like, oh well, that's girly and girly's bad. So, like um being, bottom or being on the receiving end in sex is bad. Because that's feminine and weaker, is how they sort of see it. And then the same thing is like being submissive, same thing. They see it as weaker and feminine. And like that's just not the case. And it's like a weird kind of thing to even label as feminine, to be honest. And like uh but that's, that's kind of why they sort of demean those things. And why they didn't, one of the reasons why they kind of demean gay people to begin with is because like guys especially is because, and why guys get it hit so hard, whereas a lot of like lesbians don't, you know, necessarily incur the same level of hate, but like from certain demographics. But yeah. Don't mean like those labels on straight people. I feel like the labels on gay people, it's always just for laughs. Yeah, well, see, well, that's the thing is you don't like those labels on straight people, and that's the I mean that's the thing that was, but that's like that's what it is. Um, and I mean, like it's a good label if you have a preference for things, even for like gay people. Like, if you have a preference, then like it's fine to label that preference, like to say you're a dom or to say that you're a bottom or you're masochistic or whatever. Like if you have a preference for things, it's fine to say it and say your preference because it can help, especially when people are communicating about their preferences, finding people who complement their preferences, and like match for a relationship and stuff like that. And like that's perfectly fine. And the same thing though is true for straight people. Like they can experience all of those things too. Um and and it's not just like, homosexual relationships who fit those. Um and that's what this post was saying is they were like, trying to um cancel a straight couple for, or well, a heterosexual couple, and just because like a guy and a girl are together, of course, doesn't mean they're straight. Um, but first off, either of them could be trans, as well, and so that doesn't mean either. So there might not even be cis, so they could still be part of the community, and also they could both be bi. One could be bi. You don't know. Um, but um but and they could be trans and like pre-transition, and so there's like a lot of different um and so they might look like a guy but actually not be, who really knows. But labels, have women from your work asking you that, you're like, what's the match? Oh, I guess. And I mean, yeah, and part of that is again because of the like homophobia, basically. Or like it's not necessarily homophobia, it's people coming, I mean, sometimes it is. Sometimes people just kind of coming to terms with concepts they don't understand. And they're trying to wrap their mind around it. It's like a new concept to them, something they haven't really thought of a whole lot, and they're trying to understand it. For a lot of people who, the people who like are kind of well-meaning, and they seem nice about it, that's the reason, is because they're trying to understand. And so they're trying to gather more information to kind of like, you know, understand it because again, it's kind of familiar and foreign to them. Um, and it's still rude, but um, we very deserve this one. What one? Um, but oh, for okay, yeah, yeah, maybe we'll keep that. Maybe that we could keep in. But uh, but yeah, like if they're just trying to understand, I'm trying to understand stuff and understand, like, because the thing is, like, again, it goes back to the same thing where people will like see a gay couple and they'll like see the shorter one. They're like, oh, they're the bottom for sure, and they're submissive, and and it's like, nope, maybe the big muscly guy's the bottom. What do you know? you know maybe the femboy, you know tiny little femboy guy, maybe he's the top. What do you know? Like, people assume that these things go with other inherent traits and they don't. But a lot of people like assume that to be, and it's a lot of times they do, but a lot of times they don't. And and so people kind of like try to grasp and understand stuff when wears them with old ladies. They get so grossed out and you love it. Yeah, and again, it's a very foreign idea to a lot of people who, aren't it's not something that they experience, or it's not something that they're familiar with. And it's just very far out from what they normally deal with. And honestly, and that's a lot of it. A lot of people, kind of chill down about it more. The more they know about it, the more they learn about it and understand, and just the more familiar with the idea that they get. A lot of times it's just the kind of shock value because it goes against, you know, a kind of major framework they imagine in their world. I mean, like, there's a lot of other people who are shocked and, by like a lot of other stuff, like people who are ace. There are people who are shocked that people can be ace and they get mad about it and very upset about it. Um, and that's very silly too. Like, it seems like such an easy concept to understand. Um, and kind of in the same thing as well, from like even within the LGBTQ community. Um, your message. Oh, what is it? Oh, I don't know. Um, but like even within the LGBTQ community, sim is fine if you don't approve as long as you respect them. Yeah, yeah. I mean, again, it's like they just did send, huh? Um, yeah, and a lot of times they don't like they don't know, whether to it's they're too shocked, like, and sometimes people, people act out weirdly when they're shocked. So like it's not always, and people aren't always a lost cause if they do not have a positive reaction initially, because like it's a shock thing, is they're like, whoa, my worldview has been upended. um but and like they just don't understand the ideas, because, and in some ways it's like the fact that they have been taught this, because some of those, it's possible some of those old ladies who get offended by it, they honestly might be queer themselves. They could be, bi, or they could even, be lesbians, and they just repress that themselves because that was the world they lived in. And a lot of people live that reality. um but yeah, but as I was saying, even in the LGBTQ community, like a lot of people don't understand being bi. Like, and it feels like, and that's one thing that bugs me, is because I feel like the community should understand it. They, like, but again, just because someone's gay doesn't mean they automatically understand all this stuff. But, and not that they have to either, but I think everyone should, especially if they're going to talk about it and have discourse about it or interact with other people about it. But like, within the LGBT community, so many people don't understand people who are bi, and they just don't understand it. And they're like, no, 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 now you're straight because you're in a straight relationship. You're a guy who's dating a girl, so now you're straight. And it's like, no, they're still bi, still attracted to guys. Doesn't matter what relationship they're in, it matters that they're attracted to both girls and guys. And you can be attracted to both. And like, but then, and oh, I saw something really, really interesting about this the other day. People, guys who are bi, people try to push them towards being gay, and girls who are bi, people kind of push them towards being straight, because everyone is just way more comfortable, I guess, with people being attracted to men, and more than they are people being attracted to women, which is interesting, and partly comes from like uh I don't know, I it's like a longer conversation, but and but like, yeah, bi people get a lot of hate, and like, and to me that's like, if I had to pick, that's the one I would pick. I'm straight, unfortunately, but like if I had to choose, that's the one, because it makes the most sense. It makes the most sense. It's just logical. It's just logical. um but the Following High School came out, gay straight men hated you. Yeah, because they uh a girl came out, it's fine because hot. Yeah, yeah. And see, and that's like, and that's the men, right? The reaction from the men. From the girlies, they're going to, kind of prefer to like, well, and the thing is, so I was talking about some of this the other day, but like, if there are two girls kissing, right? The guy, the men who find that attractive, right? They aren't being like, "Oh, yeah, you girls go have your happily ever after," right? They like it because they're then hoping to get in on it, right? They're still including themselves with at least one of those girls. But when the girlies, like, your friends are rushing you to get, okay. Well, thanks for stopping by. You can lurk. It's fine. But to finish this out for thing, when like so like if there are two girls, right, and they're kissing, girls are kind of gonna be like, okay, and guys will be like, oh, that's hot, right? But the reason they think it's hot is because they still want to have, be involved in that relationship, right? They're still hoping to, they see it and they're like, threesome, right? But like, if two guys are kissing, the girlies aren't like, oh, yay, threesome. No, they're like, oh, they're gonna go on and have a happily ever after together, you know, and they're imagining this whole little thing, like where the guys get together and go off on their own, have their own little happy relationship, and they're not kind of inserting themselves into that relationship at all. It's not for them. um but so it's kind of like, the even when the girls are kissing each other, they're guys never really assume that they're straight. People assume, and a lot of people accuse girls of this, is if two girls are kissing, a lot of people will say, oh, they're doing it for male attention, right? And so they're not actually, like, they kind of refuse to accept that those girls are attracted to each other, and if they're lesbians, that they're attracted to lesbians, right? So like that's why they'll tend to push girls who are bi. They'll be like, nah, a girl could even be a lesbian and they'll like not accept it. They're like, nah, 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 nah. They want the guys, and because the guys are still imagining themselves in that relationship, and hoping to get something from those girls. But two gay guys are kissing, again, people kind of assume they're gay and they're doing it for each other, and that's great. And the girls kind of let them be. And so if you have, like, again, if someone who's bi, they're more likely to push them towards that gay relationship, and accept the gay relationship, and like less so the straight one, especially in comparison with the gay relationship, compared to if they are, girls, they're more likely to be like, oh, well, they're not actually into the girls, they're actually into guys, and they're just, with girls to get guys' attention. But you don't say that about guys who are together. And so, but like being bi makes so much sense, and yet they get so much hate because people do not understand that you can like both at the same time, because it's based on what you're attracted to, and you can be attracted to both at the same time. You can be attracted to blondes and brunettes at the same time. It's just another feature that people have, is what their gender is. It's just one more feature. You can like tall people and short people. You can like black people and Asian people and white people all at once. They can all be acceptable partners. Like it just is so, I don't know, it's so stupid. And yeah, and like, again, going back to the original thing, it just bugs me when people, like, make assumptions, gatekeep, um, and argue with people based on all these labels that they don't even understand. They don't even understand the labels, and so many people use the labels and toss them around, and they literally don't understand them. They will argue with people about this and about their labels, and it's like, bro, if you don't understand the labels, don't try to tell people what the labels are. Like, don't be like, oh, well, you're submissive, so you have to be a bottom. That's not the case at all. Like, and it's just like, why are you telling people this? Like, obviously people know, and they're like, no, no, they're the same thing. And it's like, but they're not, and you just should educate yourself. Like, I like, just learn, man, just learn. They don't mean the same things. Um, and people also forget that switches exist and verse exists. Like, those are also existing too. And it's like, jeez. But again, and that's because there's a lot of gray areas with a lot of this stuff, and there's a lot of nuance to a lot of these labels and terms too. And the labeling is just to make things easier. From the same thing, like you could be, someone could be bi but be like 90% to one or the other, and like maybe they'll, say that they're gay because they like 95% like guys and they feel more comfortable saying they're gay. But like, it's just like, understand that like there's variation, and it's not black and white, like clear cut lines between these labels. They're just there to kind of give people a general idea and help to communicate general concepts to people without the nuance. And that's why then when you get into a relationship, you discuss the nuances. But it can be helpful to find someone who like works with you using those broader terms. And then you can discuss the nuance later once you get deeper into it. And it's just like, I don't know. It's just so frustrating. And I hate seeing it during Pride. Not during Pride. I mean, I'm straight. It's not my month, but still, makes me mad anyway because I'm so used to like, I mean, I get mad when straight people. Well, I mean, because these terms apply to straight people too, and like, and it's kind of closed-minded if you act like they don't because we don't kink shame around here. And I don't know. It's just seeing all the like infighting during Pride is frustrating. Frustrating, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm straight, but I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to say I don't like it. I mean, that's what being an ally is, right? Is I don't like it when people are mean to each other. Stop. Um, but anyway, that's my current event right today. I think something else happened in the news. Netanyahu's gaslighting us all here in the United States for some reason. No one's taking him seriously. What else? What else? Um, Something else happened. Oh, right. The New York City comptroller got like arrested or tackled or something too. I think he was asking for documentation from ICE officers and they attacked. So, you know, more elected individuals suffering. Tough job. It's a tough job. Anyway, let's start the game. Let's start the game. My world update for today. Right. Next update is I'll move back here to be more serious. I'll mute this too. Okay. So just to update everyone, I am not streaming on Thursday. I'll stream tomorrow instead. Thursday's Juneteenth, so I did not want to stream. Um, and so I'll leave it open. Everyone can I'm not going to stream on Juneteenth, but you can find a Black creator to watch if they're streaming somewhere while I'm would normally stream in the evening, and you can watch them instead, or you can like watch VODs or other videos of their content. Black creators I suggest if you want a VTuber, I suggest Kenji. A lot of my he's one I never really watched. Hold on, sorry, I'm like being driven crazy because I have the audio playing for me still too. I never watched his content like before, but I saw more of his clips and stuff because and then watch a couple VODs. But the I always looked like right when my videos are suggested. If my video sources on YouTube, my sources of my views on YouTube, I like to see if they're from suggested from videos. I'd like to see what videos are suggesting mine. And so I can see where there's like overlapping audience, especially VTubers, right? I want to see like what VTubers other people watch. And there are a lot of like Kenji videos people were coming from. And so I was like, let me see. So I watch more of Kenji's stuff, and he's really cool. He seems like. I don't really know that we have that much in common, but I really like his model. It's one of my favorites. Nothing fancy, but I like it. And it's very expressive. It's very expressive. It's one of my favorite models. So recommend Kenji. He is Black, so you can watch him. And also, if you aren't feeling up for a VTuber, I would recommend Iffy Nwadwe, who is an OG from Geek and Sundry back in the day. And again, like I said, Geek and Sundry's Twitch holds, a special place in my heart for when I started streaming myself. Kind of came off of, that was what I was watching a lot of on Twitch when I started streaming, why I got into Twitch, and why I started streaming. And so back on my old account, back in 2015. And Ify Nwadwe was in a lot of their shows. Ify's really cool. He does a lot of stuff around the internet these days with a bunch of different nerd sort of stuff. I like remember watching him on some of their content. Like I just remember I think there was one episode of um I don't know what it was called, Flips. It was like a GTA show that Hector and Keller ran, where they just tried to do flips around GTA, and I think Iffy sat in on an episode with them too, and like that just stood out for me. But Iffy's been around in a lot of other things, and like I said, he does a lot of content around the internet these days as well. I follow him still on Instagram. So I see his stuff a bunch. So I recommend him too. You can check out some of his videos and things. I don't think he really live streams anymore. He used to. I don't know. I don't know if he does or not. But you can look him up anyway and check him out. And so there are two my like top recommendations for who to watch on Thursday. I'll stream tomorrow instead, so I still get my streaming day in. But I'm not gonna stream on Thursday. So because it is Juneteenth, and you can watch, which I'll talk more about tomorrow, but you can watch yeah, some other recommended black creators instead, that are pretty cool or seem cool, or are doing cool stuff or whatever, or any other black creators that you find as well and that you like. Please support them, especially on Juneteenth, because that's like a good thing to do, to hype them up and take a little moment for them. All right, now to the game. But yeah, so streaming tomorrow instead. That's the general gist of it. Also, the DLC to this game is coming out in like a little over a week, I think. So I might apply. I mean, I don't know. Their creator program just not just came out, but they like re-put out a statement about it, which I might try to apply for their creator program, but I think my viewership numbers might be a little too low. My house is falling apart. Yikes. It's the beginning of summer. Wow, it's like it's beginning of summer here too. Does she have a quest for me? No, okay, good. Okay, what am I doing? I forget, what were we doing? I built some houses. Okay. Right, this is our fit. Let's put the hat on. Yeah. Okay, how are our skills looking? Let's look at our skills. We're still not level 10 in extraction, which is fascinating, but we're almost level 9. We're actually not that far away. Hunting is still pathetically low. We should... But it's so hard to grind this hunting, man. Like... I don't know. Farming, we're level 10. Diplomacy, we're level 4. We're almost level 5, actually, so we should sell some more stuff. Survival, we're almost level 10. Maxed out. We're maxed out on production. So we're maxed out on 2. Gonna max out on survival soon. And that's diplomacy, hunting, and extraction. Alright, Alwyn's story. We need to talk to Alwyn. We have 400 coin and a longbow from this. I can sell the longbow, I guess. Right, and then we have this over here. What's going on over here? Oh, I could sign someone to be the builder. Oh, do we have anyone new? Who's back? Any moms no longer on maternity leave, perhaps? Children, no, all the moms are still on maternity leave. Look at this whole swath of people who are all on maternity leave or children's. Or children. who are children, jeez. Okay, and then technology. How are we looking at technology? Got in the builder's hut. We're almost up to resource storage. And then we get our bell! Yay! Oh, the DLC that's coming out is a lot of like nature-based things and like decorations for around the town and stuff, so it's nice. Herbalist hut, and then we only have fishing hut left to get. A Wisent trophy. Ooh. Here we have a few more things to do for our farming technology. We have a ways to go. And then our production. We're almost sewing hut. And then we can, hey Turbid, welcome. And then we can get our tavern. I'm really excited for the tavern. Just look at all the things we can make. And they sell for pretty good. Also, they're just exciting. Okay. But what are we doing here now? Let's see. I'm gonna get our limestone. Actually, I know I'm in range for... Nah. It's not that much. Oh, I'm about to be out of my wooden hammer, though, so... Oops. Sorry, child. Too many children around here. Oops. What am I even doing? Oh no, I'm hot. Okay, it's fine. We'll just take off our winter items. Is he feeling better? No, he's still hot. Okay. Fine, we'll put on our shirt and our shoes. Fine. Waiting for.
What a scorcher.
I don't have sticks. Are you kidding me? I will run into the shade. Where's my sticks? Gotta be sticks around here somewhere. Here we go. A lot of people are out of tools or something.
The heat is unbearable.
You'll survive, buddy.
That morning
Sorry,
breeze.
dude.
It smells divine.
The morning breeze smells divine, does it? That actually sounds really nice. He's got me. Clicking out of the window. Okay, that's fine. Alright, we're working on it. Oh, right, this house. Okay, right, so we have some couples. We want the people in this house to be very happy. By next season. Don't want any fur on me. I'm gonna add some decorations. Oh wait, we can harvest stuff. It's still worth doing because we do need more farming technology points. Oh, then we can make a lot more onion bread now. Right, and we can harvest our flax, too. Guys, just so hot. Well, too bad. I want to get all these carrots and stuff before this guy does. Even if it means I'm hobbling along. No. Got him, haha. Sucker. Alright. Carrot. onions. They don't all fit. Okay. Well, let's see here then. We'll take all of these onions and put them in the food storage. And these carrots we'll put in the food storage. And these beetroots we'll put in the food storage. For sure, at least. Okay. Not food storage, sorry. In the this place. Potion of weight? What was I planning to do with that? Go get stones, I think. From at one place, from the mines. Okay, hold on. I need to
Damn, it's hot.
carrot seeds away. And the onion seeds away. Okay. And then I'm gonna cook some stuff, because we have a lot here. I think I'm gonna cook all of this. The soups. Alright, and I'm gonna go. 4 stones there. I'm gonna go up to the mines, I believe, and then grab a bunch of stones from up there. I think I might have a potion of weight right now, just so I can move faster here too. I wonder if there are other garments we can make that are better at cooling than the one we have now. Oh, I should eat my dandelions. Hey look, there goes one of my miners. Where's the other one? They're going up to the mines. Oh, I should look at the people while I'm up here too. Oh, and there's more of them. I forgot I have more than 2 of them now.
Let's think about this time of year on mosquitoes.
So many of
If
them.
somebody helped him to resign.
They're talking about how they don't like the king. I get it, man. I get it. No kings. Get it. You're not a salesperson.
Take something off or you're going to pass out.
You're not
Hate
bad.
is
Oh, you're a
unbearable.
farmer. Oh, I would like you, please. Okay. I like this guy. I want him.
I don't get why some people don't like the smell of fish.
Oh,
Hi,
it's you
Norbert.
again.
Show me your wares. Just a bunch of soup, man. Oh, he can't even take all my soup.
See you soon.
Yeah. Okay, well, I can sell some to this lady out here.
Oh, it's you again. Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Yeah, more like in some of mine. Here you go.
And good luck.
Yep. Alright, and then we're gonna go here into the mines, and we're going to just pick up all the rocks that we see around. 'Cause I know I left a ton of rocks in here. Somewhere. Chill, buddy. You're fine. Okay, yeah, now we're a little revert. Alright. Now to get out of here. This way. Need to eat my dandelion. How many rocks do we have? Stones. 64. Not bad. Alright. Henbane. That's kind of nice. And chicory. More henbane. I do want to go back and make some pretty stuff. And we need henbane for that. For the flower things. Flower Himalays. Okay. It's really hot IRL too. My computer is just a million degrees.
You know, I'm something of a village head myself.
Are you, buddy? Oh, I think because he's overheated, he's losing water really fast.
I'm boiling.
Fascinating. Thought that was henbane, not. This is though. Alright, we gotta get back for that yellow little weight thing. It's just a really loud car outside. Please excuse that. A little yellow weight booster down at the bottom. We gotta get back to our village.
Damn, it's hot.
Language, buddy. Okay. I'll grab a drink here. Oh, he wasn't hot when he was standing in the water. Ah, I see. That cooled him down a little bit. That's nice. Okay. I think I'm gonna put the stones in here. If there's room. There is, great. Stones, stones, stones. Okay.
Damn, it's hot.
Gather some eggs. Make lots of good rye bread with this. What do we not have enough of? Water? I see. Well, let me take these buckets, empty buckets, and I'll take them to the storage. Okay. Scoot over, Roberta.
Will it take long?
No. I say 10 buckets of water. Oh, and I still have the weight thing. So actually, I should probably craft a few more. Well, I can carry it. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Rye bread, 40 rye bread, that's pretty good.
Having a kid is not exhausting. Who told you that?
Okay. 89 flatbread with onion. I'll take these to the food storage. Oh, my farmers are out of something. What are they out of? Fertilizer, maybe? I don't think I've given them a fertilizer in a while. I mean, I'm flatbread. Okay. Okay, here's the flatbread with onion. Here's the flatbread. And the rye bread. Which I'll say, like, 33. I'll sell some of it myself.
What a scorcher.
Thank goodness, there's a lot of manure in here. Oh, they're running out of food. I gotta get them more food. Why don't people have water? There's like a bunch of buckets of water right here. All right. Oh my gosh, there's so much manure in here now. I don't know where it's all coming from. I know I have the, like, lambs, but the sheep, but do they really make that much manure?
Damn, it's hot.
There's 2 of them. Must be the piggies. Maybe I need to put someone in the barn for a change. Make him fertilizer. Oh, they have fertilizer. What are they out of? They have bags? They have fertilizer? Oh, did they just fertilize everything they need to and then they ran out? Oh, right. I want to make my orchard too. I think there's all my flats. Right now my farmers are gonna have so much fertilizer. I think too much, actually. I don't know if they'll have enough room. No, I think they have enough. Yeah, they did. Oh, almost. Well, I'll have a little bit of fertilizer for myself, I guess. Oh, they don't have seeds. Oh, I did just give them seeds, though, so they should. Cabbages. Do they not have cabbage seeds? They do. They're just being lazy. Okay. I have a bronze sword. Bronze sickle. Oh, but I don't. I don't know if I have one of these, but I will now. I feel like I had one and I put it somewhere and then I forgot where I put it. That's okay. Actually. Oh wait, they had a baby. I didn't know they had a baby. When did that happen? Oh, now it's letting me shear them. Yeah, they just had to be awake. Okay. I get 7 wool. What'd you give me that look for? Nassau. You didn't need to be like that. Oh right, I need to get the piggies more food. Forgot. Can't forget to do that.
The heat is unbearable.
Iron sickle. Yes. This will be good. Wait, is my wheat's ready too? Oh, for a second I was like, oh no, I didn't finish. I did finish, and I planted extra flax. I remember now.
I'm boiling.
This dude is just gonna complain the whole day. Don't worry, dude. We're gonna make flax, and we're gonna make more clothes, and maybe see if any clothes are better for hot weather than the ones you're wearing. Wow, this is a big field. No, harvesting this stuff going downhill is like impossible.
I'm roasting out here.
Dude, the sun's going down. It's fine. You'll be fine. There's just like, I'm at the point now where there just feels like there's just so much to do in this village, right? Like, I really should get some more people in for like the barn and stuff. Maybe that new guy that I saw up in Veronica. To work on building another house. I wonder where the other house would be. Farmer's already over here, where they were. Refertilizing this field for me. Should work on some of the quests I have too. That's what I'm going to do on day 2 of summer. I'm gonna go talk to Alwyn. Should also gather berries to make some more houses blue. Maybe some patterns. I don't know if I've unlocked any
Damn, it's hard.
patterns yet. We're gonna wait on the wheat for a minute. And harvest that different day. Today we're just doing just the flax. Oh, well, except I got some wheat anyway. That's okay. I hate how, like, you're able to, like, cut down everything around the thing you want, but not the thing you want. Okay. Flax. Our piggies need food. Okay, let's drop the straw over here, as we do. I have 16 straw? Oh, I thought that gives me a bunch of straw. Okay, well, I guess not. Alright, flax stock, which I then use. Flax seed can go in here. I have a lot of it. Okay. Flax stock with me. Yeah. Make linen thread. And I have wool with me too. I should make wool thread while I'm here. Okay. Make 4 wool thread. Not much, but something. Surprised I didn't have the recipe for that already. But that's how we make the lampposts. Is from the wool thread. That's important. And then the wool thread. Okay. What? I have 43 out of 50 already in here? Oh, because all the fabric and the thread I have. Wow. I didn't realize this could only hold 50. It's not much. And then, well, let's grab the fur. I did want to make some rugs for some people. Four for a rug, yeah. And then here we'll do a sheep for a rug. And over here. Don't have enough technology for that. Crazy. Feels like I've unlocked everything by this point. These people some rugs. I just get badger rug. That's all I got. That's all the fur I've got right now. Okay. Now what? Right, I wanted to place our next house. Which, I don't know where that's gonna be, man. I guess it's too dark now to figure it out. Okay, right, I need to make feed for the animals. If only I had better lighting. I need more wool for that, though. Make plenty of feed. Alright, let's refill for the piggies. Let's refill for the chickens as well, since it's on the way. They're almost out too.
It's time for a beverage.
Okay. And the geese? They're running a little low. There's some eggs. Why haven't you guys been making baby geese? Haven't had a single baby goose be born. It's crazy. Oh right, my horse. Hi horse. What are you doing? Food's doing great, cause
I'm dying of thirst.
oh, I think he's a little thirsty. Oh, you guys eat that stuff. Okay. Or no, it's still the same stuff. Still animal feed. It just looks different. Okay. Wow, nice and big. Okay. Bronze shearing scissors, and then I'll put the rest of the animal feed in here, so we'll like never get hungry. Okay. Dying of thirst, but I don't really want to drink anything right now. Kind of want to, you know, a good gift from my wife. Oh, onions. I need to put them away.
I need to drink something.
And the carrot seeds. I thought I did put these away. Oh, I guess these are the ones I got from the other place. Okay. go ahead and make some stuff right now. Let's make stew. Make 45 stew.
I could really do with a drink.
And then we'll take a bath. Then we'll go ahead and go to bed. Sleep till next day.
My mouth's dry.
Life.
Oh, it's you again.
Really dehydrated. Yep, that's why I married you. A bucket. Okay, well, it's fine.
See you soon.
Bucket of water. So go ahead and dump it over here. And then I think I will be on my way into town with all the stew to sell. Nice summer day. It's interesting. I'm never quite like, how do they make it different than is the ground just less like green? Like a lot more brown is in here. Is that how they make it different than spring? Because spring just stands out as so verdant, you know? Hey, Truck Monkey. Rattopia's going well. We're just working on fixing it up. There's a DLC coming out in like a little over a week, I think. I believe. Let me double check on that, actually. Yeah, June 26th. And it's like a lot of cool like stuff to put to make your town prettier, basically, like nature-based items. So that's exciting. I'll have to get it because
Absolutely no respect for
okay,
privacy.
let's look at our dudes. Who do we have? Edgar. He's got a lot of 3s, but not really on things I need. That guy's not useful at all. He's only got 2s. Alright, a lot of people aren't out yet. Edwin's gonna be out. Edwin! Edwin? Edwin's not here yet. Where does he live again? Doesn't he live, like, here? This is Edwin's house? No, Adelina lives here. That's okay.
It's you
Adelina.
again.
I know you make the food around here, but I have some food for you. I think that's it. I'll be back to sell you more things later.
I'm old enough
See
to
you
be
around.
someone's wife.
Okay, and now let's talk to Alwyn. Which, I actually don't know where he is. He still... He in here? Oh, this was Alwyn's house all along. Whoops. I didn't realize he's married to Adelina. Hello, my friend. How are you doing? Well, just like the first day we met. You don't look happy. Why do you think so? You don't have to worry about me so much. Are you sure this is the life you want? No, this is the one I have. And as you know, I have a lot of work ahead of me. I understand. That's it. Okay, I have to talk to Gisela. Isn't she the... up in... Veronica? Right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Or no, she's over in Lesnica? My gosh. That's so far away.
Maybe I'll start.
I don't particularly need to go to Lesnica. I do have question Jazerica for the other. Let's do Uniagos. We're a little behind on his. Yeah, he's in Jazerica. Let's go ahead and do that right now. Do a little questing for the day.
How can I help you?
I need a ride to Jazerica. Let's go. Okay. Is this the first time I've been to Jazerica? It might be. I don't recall being here yet. Okay, who do we have? Maslawa? You're pretty alright. You have 3 farming duties and everything. Okay, Maslawa, you know, I'll invite you back right now. Because I have someone in another town I want
Hello
as well.
there.
I don't have a house for you yet. So just chill for a bit. This is the same Fisher guy I met before. Or is this a... No, I'm talking... I think someone different. Hello there. Domagoj, I've come to ask for your help. Turns out that Critical Northwest more of an on your own type of festival. Turns out there's no food vendors, so you have to bring your food and collect rainwater. What? That's crazy. Well, I mean, that can be fun for some people, I guess. Wasting time to you. I'm sorry. It's just the matter's pressing. And how am I involved in all this? Kestrel said you owe her one. She said that? Damn this woman. I thought she just liked me back. I don't know the details for your arrangement. Never mind. What does she need? Canned food and stuff? Oh man. There's an old man who needs escort during his travels out of the valley. It shouldn't take more than 2 days. Sorry, can't help you, but why? Oh right! There was a guy we were trying to get out. I don't know why. I have a crossbow. I don't have a crossbow anymore. Let's say it. Broke. Broke due to me being an idiot and losing it in some stupid riddle game. And if I get you a new crossbow, you already got a ticket, no refunds. Let's at least go for a day or two, and if it's too overwhelming, back to Seattle. You have a friend who has a spare mattress that you're staying with 14th through 20th, and then just have to be a bus. You can stay with her until the 22nd, and you just get to spend an extra week in Seattle. She has dog walking and pet sitting. So you'll more than not have the apartment to yourself. Okay, well that's cool. So it's still like, you know, a nice, something, get something out of it, I guess. Hotels in Seattle are $300 a night. Flip her a little bit. She did a lot of youth hosteling. Yeah. It's cool to have friends who like get that. I have a lot of friends who like did couch surfing and stuff like that, so they all understand. Don't do it. I'll be back with your weapon. Oh my god. I don't have my crossbow on me. I mean, I have a nice crossbow. Okay, fine. I'll be back with your weapon. Blah, 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 blah. You know how hard it is to get here? Jeez. You can bring a cooler for packaged food. You had no backup plan. Let's go out and try to scalp, yeah. I mean, could be worse. Okay, Alright, where's the way out of this place? Here's the guy, okay. I'd like to ride back now.
How do you do?
Need a ride. I would like to go to Paranica. Let's go. Yeah, the rainwater is a little crazy. You'll see how you feel after Beardfest ends on 30th. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay, let's check Paranica.
They don't want to hang out with me because I'm childish. I'm not childish.
Mm.
They are childish.
You look a little childish there, buddy. girl wants to meet up for Chinese and good conversation when you're in Philly for a day. Oh, that's cool. Good luck with that. Okay, I figured I might as well get some stone while I'm up here. Which I feel like I dumped so much stone laying around here. Gotta be. There's gotta be more stone laying around. Like that. See, there we go. Right. Her bio is that she's hedonist by nature. I think pleasure is the whole world and the main function of life. So I devote myself to enjoys acquiring knowledge, creating, critiquing, appreciating art, and good conversation. Of course, some call pleasure the flesh development are beautiful or another, very, very much. Probably more than most women. Huh, okay. Sounds interesting. Okay. Oh, right, I need to stop here in Baranica and get that dude. Hello, dude, would you like to join? The short-term fun. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense then. Not you. You.
Oh, it's you again.
Yes. Alright, yeah, now I need to make a new house for them. She responded with, it would be kind of unfair to seriously entertain the idea of having sex with someone and not discuss something like that. Yeah. That's cool. Hope the meetup goes well. I'm not sure. I mean, maybe. I don't really know about all the context. Okay. Oh, while I'm over here, I might as well grab a few more stones. There's like a million of them right here. I need to build these guys a house. I invited them to my place. I don't know. Can't help you there. What are all these ants doing? I don't like it. Lots of head made over here. That's nice. Get out of this guy's way. Alright, where am I gonna build this house? I don't know. What's in there? I mean, we could start expanding a little bit more this direction. Because over here is where I wanted to put the, orchard and stuff, too. And the tavern will go over here. Maybe the orchard will go down in like this hollow. Should probably start working on that right now. Yay, new extraction level. Exciting. Okay. Let's see. What do I want to put as Master of Destruction? We should probably do that one. Just so that if we want to move things. Lower stamina during extraction activities is good. Faster tree cutting. I don't know if that's really that important. Faster mining. Extra items. Well, I don't know. None of these like are really that important to me. Like, I don't know. Okay, let me reconsider here. Our orchard. Okay. I definitely don't want this tree here, regardless. Okay, there are also so many freaking rocks over here, so... Okay. Alright, now I want to figure out where I'm building this house. Probably up here, I would imagine. Maybe over here. This is a nice tree, but this ground also might just be too uneven in general. Maybe this tree is the one we don't need here. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. Here, let me kind of build it facing this way. So we'll put the door on this side. We can cut down some of these trees over here I don't want. I just like yeeted that tree off to the side. It just flew. Lord. I think I'm getting a better idea of like what's okay. I think I want the door right here. Right, we need to get rid of this door first. Okay, wall for now, okay. Door. What's the window there? No, I don't think so. I think we want a wall here and a window right here. And then we can have another window over here. And a wall here. A window here. And then a window here. Yeah. It's a brick house. Okay. Let's run down here and pick up these stones, because there are so many stones just like laying around down here. Okay. We got lots of stones on us, ready to go. Then we can also grab some stones from all the ones that we have been bringing back from the mines as well. Do I think that guy to work in the barn and make manure. Or make fertilizer. Not manure, that's gross. Okay. Why is this still not sown? Is this supposed to be cabbage seeds? They have bags, they have cabbage seeds. I don't understand. Do I not have that whole field scheduled? Hopefully this house isn't too far away. I mean, it's definitely not too far away from the food storage, at the very least. So, should be able to get everything it needs, I think. right, I need to assign someone to be the builder too. Let me see. I should do that right now. Oops, management was fine. Okay. Builder's hut. I need someone with production skill. Okay. Pepin is a miner, but he's been a miner for a while. I think I want to keep him, at it. Maybe Amerigo can be the. You know what? He can be the builder. I signed him to be a farmer, but I knew that was he was gonna change to something else eventually anyway. So, that was kind of just emergency provisions. He's gonna be a builder. Yeah. Do I have to assign anything? Builder's hut. Assign work. Okay, so I don't tell him to do it. I think he just works on it himself. Or no, I tell him. Yes, I want to repair that building. They need sticks and straw. Okay, well you should be able to... Should be straw in the barn, buddy. Not being so whiny. Maybe I'll take a lot of my straw and I'll just bring it to the builder's hut. It's kind of close. And I'll even gather some sticks for him. Look, here's some sticks. Wait, does someone not have instructions? Oh, wait. Yeah, have them getting wool. I'm getting eggs. No one's working in the stable. Okay, someone was complaining they didn't know what to do, but I don't know, man. Okay, I'm gonna take this to Builder's Hut. This is super close. Are there any more sticks to grab? No, not that I can see. Not in the immediate vicinity. Okay. I'll put this stuff over here. Almost all the straw. Almost all the sticks. Okay. Oh, he needs a hammer, doesn't he? Yeah. That's fine. I can make him a hammer. $34 iron bars. Oh, we can build a sewing hut 3 if we feel like it. Tools, iron tools, hammer. Yes. I'll build 2 of these. One for me, one for him. I need to get some more stones. Very loud person is driving by. You can hear it. Very bassy. I'll take this many stones. I don't know exactly how many I need, but I'll grab some planks because I know I need some planks. Maybe I'll just go ahead and take the logs first. I don't know how many I need. What am I carrying a lot of? I guess I do have a lot of logs. That would make sense. Oh, I still have 23 stones on me. I didn't realize. I thought I took a few more. I didn't realize I had that many. I thought I was completely out. And maybe I was, but... I don't want to build that yet.
I haven't been drinking enough today.
Too bad, dude. Oh, first outlaws. Okay. Almost done. Okay.
I need to drink something.
Let's run these planks over here. Oh wait, could I even make planks over here? No, it doesn't draw. I can't draw from anything. Okay. That's fine.
I'm thirsty.
He can just be thirsty for a little longer. Okay, and this is why I have my new iron hammer, because I feel like our hammer's breaking off a lot. Two, one, okay. I wonder if I can shear the well, obviously I can't shear the sheep again. How many planks do I need? 12
I'm
and
parched.
3, so like 46 maybe. I need more than that. I need one more than that. I hope I'm still carrying too many. Oops. Okay, fine. We'll drop some of them, but at least we'll know that all of them here are ones I need. Oh, I forgot. Okay, never mind. I need 47. So, yeah. Hobble my way over here.
I'm dying of thirst.
Yeah, buddy. No one cares. Besides your wife. And that's why you will talk to her in the morning. Oh, I think I'm short logs too. Right. Oh well. wonder,
mouth's
do I have to
dry.
plant anything in the summer? I don't think so. Besides this, a couple cabbages. Summer's like a light planting season. Spring and fall are the bigger planting seasons. Hmm.
I could really do with a drink.
Okay, I just need one more log. Do I have any logs in here? Oh, I don't. But I have a lot of firewood and sticks. Good lord. Let me take this firewood down to the... Where's the main storage? And I'll grab a log from down here.
My mouth's dry.
Here, buddy. There you go. And I want to make some food too. For the end of the day. Okay, we're getting a little bit full over here. 720 coins. A lot of coins. I'll take that. Yes, please. I'll take the limestone. And one log. Manure too. As we are definitely running out of room in here. I'll take the wool. Make a bunch of logs. I guess I can't carry them right now. Never mind. What did I take a bunch of? I just need to put one log. You know what? I'm gonna take care of the manure first. Actually, I'm gonna drop the wool off first. Come on, dude. Walk fast. I think I'm just gonna put
I'm
this
parched.
fertilizer here in the barn. What is weighing me down? Oh, the limestone. That's okay. I just need to put one log in over here. And this house is finished. Those people can have their home. Wait, I need... Oh my god, I need 2 logs. Ah!
I'm parched.
Oh my gosh. Okay, it's so annoying. Are there no logs up here? That's fine. Forgot I needed 2. For some reason I thought I needed 1. Okay, now these guys can get their home. What time is it? Okay, it's not the next day yet. They'd be really mad, I think, if it were the next day. Alright, what do we get more? We're almost at tavern! We're so close. at all the fancy things we can get. Getting kind of close to apiary. Yeah, these I'm not too excited to, like, you know, for the resource storage. We don't need to have resource storage 2 built. And we don't have fishing hut. We have fishing hut 1, but we're not really using it. I don't really need these things, so it's not like that exciting. We do get a bell post though, with this and the large flower wreath Emily, which is nice, but okay, now to move our people. Those are new people, okay. You go in the new house. And you go in the new house. You guys get to live together. Okay. And then you can be a farmer. Yeah, this guy is gonna work in the barn. And she is going to work. Okay, we only have 2 people in the farm shed. She could be an herbalist if I felt like it. I don't know what the point would be with the horse. That's the only thing we need. She also work in the mine, but I don't think that's worth it for us right now. Herbalist hut could be nice, but I think farmer. Farmer's good for her. Okay. No, I'll start adding insulation to their house. Why not? Since I have the insulation on me. We're just not going to do this very smart. We're just going to, like, randomly add insulation to people's houses.
I'm hungry.
Alright. Can't reach that high, okay. Oops. Now I do want to make some food, because I do want to send him out to sell some stuff.
I could eat a horse.
I think we need to make some more stew again. Okay, now he's gonna eat a stew. I'm gonna take a bath.
I could really do with a drink.
Why is he, like, drifting? Like, does she push by me? Is that what happened? Sleep till next day. Calling it quits for the day.
I definitely belong here.
I'm glad you
Oh,
think that,
it's you
because
again.
you're married to me. Another bucket of water, no pear juice.
Have a nice day.
Rude. Well, that's fine. Okay, I have to harvest the wheat
I need some
at
water.
some point too. Oh right, yes, he does need water. Alright, I'm gonna put some of this stew in the food storage. Because we don't really have a whole lot of actual food for my people in here now. Oh, right, because that's how I was hand delivering them a lot of stew. I should hand deliver someone some stew. You go. Enjoy your stew. Alright, and then I need to build the orchard. Okay, to build the orchard,
I'm boiling.
build the orchard. How am I dirty? Did he not? Oh my gosh, I took that bath and it didn't even count. Because that one woman pushed me out of the way. So rude. So rude of her. Alright, we're just coming to town
Damn,
to
it's
sell some
hot.
stuff.
I get a feeling that the locals frown upon us.
How is life treating you?
Show me your
Best
wares.
goods
Oh, she
in the
doesn't
round.
have a lot of money left, though.
Good luck.
Dobroniega isn't here yet.
Oh, it's you again.
Yeah, show me your wares.
Whatever you need, I've got it.
Oh, he only has a few.
Good luck.
I only have a few stew that I wasn't able to sell. Hmm.
I'm boiling.
Are people out of things also? Oh, right. I have to tell the builder's hut to repair things. Yes, repair that. Repair that. Repair that. And repair that. Yes. Destructed modules. Wow. So informative. Nope. Okay. We're all good on everything. Let me try and build the orchard out here. Okay.
I'm boiling.
Oh, they can't be that big, huh? I guess we'll start with this. Okay. I see now. Yeah. Is it? Is the orchard? Oh, okay. Orchards are kind of small, aren't they? Alright, what are we gonna do there? Let's do... 2 apple seedlings. I'll bring them all with me, why not? Pear and plum. I'll start with apples.
Water scorcher.
Okay. I wonder how long these trees take to grow. I feel like it's probably a year. Hey, Burden. How are things going? They're going well. Finally building our orchard. I guess. It doesn't lay the direction I want it to, but yeah, that's fine.
Damn, it's hard.
Okay. This won't let me build it bigger for some reason. Okay. Fresh fruit for pies or good cider. Yep. Pie, cider, juice, wine, all that jazz. Well, we can't make that stuff yet until, like, that's why I haven't really bothered, because we have to, all the recipes for that stuff is in the tavern. So we need we have lots of things, but we need the tavern. So we need 10,000 technology points, and we have 7,500. So we're on our way.
Damn, it's hard.
Okay. Orchard. Let's do pear next, I think. Excuse me? There we go. Yeah, we're getting close. So I figure it's gonna take a while for these trees to grow, so might as well plant them so that we have them ready. Oh, I didn't even finish building this field. There we go. Okay. Then let's make oops, didn't mean to do field.
Water scorcher.
Orchard. This guy's gonna keep complaining about the weather also, because he's really obnoxious. Nice area over here for our orchard, hopefully. Okay. Field should be done. Alright, I made a mistake of putting the pear tree here, but that's okay. Okay, we have a few cherries, so we'll plant one cherry here. It'll be a little bit out of place, but it's fine. And then we have lots of plum. Seedlings. I do not know how long it takes these to grow, but I figure my guess is around a year or so. We're gonna have one extra plum seedling. It's not gonna fit, but that's okay. Or no. We have the exact amount. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, but now we still have a lot of hops as well. We have an ugly extra little bit here in the middle.
Heat is unbearable.
Unfortunately. For some reason didn't line up quite perfectly. Oh well. It won't look as bad once, you know, there's like, you know. Why is this? Alright, I know this is gonna be full up with tons of manure, so I need to... Alright, I didn't assign the guy the job with the barn. Okay, hold on. Farming. Barn. Farm shed, what are they out of? Uh-oh. Fertilizer. Yes. Yeah, that's all I wanted to do. Just make fertilizer, yes. Make as much fertilizer as you can so that the manure doesn't pile up in the resource storage. A lot of fertilizer every day. Guess I'll get all the stupid feathers. Chickens are so loud. Okay. I like how he's supposed to be making fertilizer, but he's over there doing who knows what. That's how he's making fertilizer. Somehow. Can I shear the sheep again yet? No, must be like a once per season thing. Alright, I have to harvest the wheat. Cannot forget that. Important. Man, there's so much to do in this game. Nothing needs to be done in a hurry, though. Just a lot of, improvements to make and, little chores to be done around. But now that I have, like, people like the new guy working on the, fertilizer and stuff, that'll be hugely helpful. Oh, the tool my farmers probably needed was a sickle. They probably don't need it anymore. I assume.
My mouth's dry.
I'm gonna try to collect as many berries as I can as well. Those are particular to summer. We can use them to make blue paint for the houses.
My mouth's dry.
Okay.
I can hear my stomach rumbling.
Okay, it's 200. That can make like 4 dye, I think. Put that there for now. Hold up. I do want to make other stuff. Get all of this out. Henbane, chicory. I don't know what flowers I need, but this'll. You know what? I'm going close to the water anyway, so.
It's time for a beverage.
That's way faster than taking a bath.
The more you work, the hungrier you get.
I need linen thread and straw. I have a lot of linen thread, I have a lot of straw. Oh, I just heard. Okay, I will have a lot of straw on me even once I thresh the wheat. Excuse me, dude, you aren't even working on this.
Hey, I was using that.
You're turning manure into fertilizer. Go over there.
I can hear my stomach rumbling.
He's gonna work over there, okay. Put flax in here for now. And then, wheat grain goes in here too. A lot of straw, but I'll hold on to it for now. Take a bunch of linen thread with me. Decorate some houses. Especially this one.
I'm hungry.
Right, I kind of wanted this middle one. So is this one? No. I guess this is the closest one. Okay.
The more you work, the hungrier you get.
Yeah, did a pretty one there. Hello, Severian. Welcome, welcome. There are a lot of windows in here. And I'm going to make their house really nice.
I can hear my stomach rumbling.
One of these. Look at that. Nice and pretty. Okay. Actually, is there something I can build as well that can light up people's houses? Like a lantern or inside a house? Hanging lantern. Yeah. I don't know if that's what I want or not, but we'll see. Yeah, okay. I guess it turns on when it gets dark, maybe? Okay, I made a lot of stuff for the people who live kind of around in these houses. I love these people. Oh, they have a Himalaya here. I don't have a lot of fur on me right now. It's fine.
I can hear my stomach rumbling.
Fine, dude.
I know only one guy who would be able to erect so many buildings that.
I'll just take some more dried meat. Alright, I would like to also plant the hops if I can this season. I also need to figure out where the maybe this would be a good place for the hops. Or actually no, here's probably gonna be some more houses. Look, there's my horse. Look at him running around. Being all horsey. New survival level, hooray. I think it should be the 10th one, so we should have maxed out.
Damn, it's hot.
I really want to make sure I get up to 200 in this batch if I can. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I think houses should go there. And then I think maybe here would be a good place to put the hops. And then over here, I guess, can be where the cattle go. gonna drop the logs right here. Alright, I need to do my survival skill. What do I want? I think less damage received is good. Yeah. Yay, and I have one more point. Yes, I can max it out. Yay! Okay. That's good, that's good. That's really good. So now I have a lot less damage I receive as well, so I'm gonna be big and strong. We maxed out production, we maxed out survival, we've maxed out farming. Working on diplomacy. We're getting there. I don't even know what things. Probably in our next one we should get another inspiring speech, I think. And then I'm fine with the food and water demands. I think Hand of the King, creative accounting. Maybe like one in good host might be nice. And then Hand of the King, creative accounting are probably good too. Also, honestly, I think I want to make sure I completely max out Hand of the King, because that'll be more important later on, I think. Anyway. Right, I was dropping my my logs. Okay. Come on. Alright, I'll drop my logs here too. The ones I just got. Okay, I think it's some of the berries that are overburdening me right now. I want to put them up here. Make a lot of blue dye. Okay, let me see. There's so many birch trees I've slaughtered. Okay. This little tiny birch tree. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my gosh. Thought I was gonna die there for a second, the way he like zoomed out and it got so dramatic. But I didn't die. He just fell over a little. I drop more of my logs up here. What is weighing me down so much? sticks, probably. I probably have a lot of sticks by now. Yeah, 16 pounds of sticks. And the straw, that's what I thought. Okay. That's fine. Oh, how is my dude doing at, repairing things? Okay, yeah, okay. There's a house that's not built? Oh, I guess there's a house I started building and didn't finish. Oops. That's fine. Oh, it's just a log. I'll take it. Okay. Alright, let me pull up all these stumps. Okay, I think I want cattle house to be like, I guess it'll be over here. Yeah, these fields probably. Okay, building animal husbandry, cow shed, yes. Okay, that looks good. Give it a little space between the fields and the actual cow shed so I have like a fence and stuff around, but yeah, okay. I'll get the daisies, I guess, if I have to. Alright. Oh, there's literally stones right there. I knew I saw stones around here. Oh well. This is a kind of big building. Perfect for me, because I have so many sticks and logs hanging around that I need to get rid of anyway. Let him regain his strength. I don't think there's anything else I had to do before the end of the season. Let him catch his breath a bit here. There we go. And we do need to build a fence for this place. So that's what we do in the fall. We'll build a fence and we will get some cows. And then we will can't believe this is a separate wall from that one. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense, but because it's a big doorway. Still. We're gonna build a fence around this, get some cows, and then we will plant the hops as well. And catch his breath. We're almost done, dude. Good thing I have so much of the stuff I need on me. Okay. Oh, okay. It does it in really big sections, huh? We still have plenty of time. He can catch his breath. Honestly, I'm not sure building something at the end of the season is very smart, personally, so I might, like, leave a little bit undone. Just, you know. Just so that I don't pay taxes on it. Even though it would feel so nice to be completely finished. I don't need 13. I don't need 12. I need like 5. That's okay. Come on. Okay, and we'll hold off on this. Our cow shed is almost done. And the cows will still have plenty of room to wander around over here. And yeah, I think I want to build more. Okay, I think what to do now, I think the move is go gather berries. As many as I can. In the little time we have left. I know there's berries over here. Because we use these to make blue dye. We can only gather berries in the summer. More berries down the road. You see, every 50 berries we get, that's one more dye. So here they are. See, we get 1 dye from 50 berries, but it takes like 5 dye in order to dye 1 wall of a house. So like, it's kind of slow going. $350 before the day is over? Maybe? I don't know if we got there. Event. Maybe? Have at least 50 inhabitants is the achievement I got. Okay, because Pepin and Vaslawa gave birth to Rosla. Yay. Another male. We have mostly dudes now, I feel like. Horman and Talislawa got married. We have 2 lambs born. That's big. Oh, a hen died. We have animal deaths. Oh my goodness. I didn't realize they can just die. Oh, a hen died. She was 5 years and 3 months old. They don't live very long. That's sad. That's pretty sad, actually. But no other events. Okay, well. Let's save. Let's save the game. Okay. Autumn of year 8. Wow, really coming along. Okay, we're gonna quit. Yeah, that's enough for today. Been streaming for almost 3 hours. Yeah. Fun stream. Pretty chill for the most part, but you know, that's the way Medieval Dynasty goes. The DLC, like I said, is coming out in like 9 days, so that'll be fun. It's mostly decorative stuff, I think, but you know, yeah, pretty chill stream. I don't know what I'm gonna. Oh, right. I said this at the beginning, sort of the stream when I started playing. Not streaming Thursday. I'm gonna stream tomorrow instead. Thursday is Juneteenth, so I don't really want to stream on Juneteenth. Instead, you can go watch some Black creators. If you want a VTuber, I recommend Kenji. I'm a huge fan of his model. I love it. Um, it just goes to show that it's not always like, you know, the art quality. Not that it's not artistic, but you know, decorative stuff is sometimes nice. Yeah, exactly. It makes sense that that's, you know, something they're putting out at this point is decorative stuff, but they put out a lot of stuff, so they have more things coming up later on in the year too. I don't know if it's DLC, probably not, but there are more updates and things, I'm sure. But yeah, but anyway, Thursday not streaming. If you want a VTuber, watch Kenji, who is a Black VTuber. And then if you because I didn't watch his content at all until I pay attention to like on YouTube, like when people watch my videos, and because they're suggested off of other videos, and especially if they're the VTubers, I'm like, hmm, who are my videos being, you know, suggested alongside whose videos? And a lot of people were coming from Kenji's videos, or clips, Kenji clips and stuff. So, I started watching his stuff. He seems pretty funny. He's pretty cool. Not super familiar, but I'm a huge fan of his model, so I think it's very expressive and I love it. So you can watch him on Thursday, and if he's not streaming, I don't really know his stream times. I know I saw him streaming, I think in the evening once at least before, but it's only because Twitch recommended it. So I don't really know his normal times. But regardless, you can watch VODs and all of that. If you want a like flesh tuber, or like I guess just like a not even a streamer. I don't know if he streams anymore, but if you're looking for someone who's not a VTuber or Black creator to support, I'd recommend Iffy Nawadawe. If anyone's familiar with Iffy, I've talked before about how Geek and Sundry is like super important to me and dear to my heart back from when they were streaming, and Iffy was one of the pretty main hosts of a lot of their shows back in the OG Geek and Sundry Twitch days. And I still follow him on Instagram, and I don't know if he streams that much anymore, but he might still have streams around, and I know he has lots of videos. He's still pretty active in like the nerd sphere online. So yeah, so I'm streaming tomorrow instead of Thursday. But if you would like to watch stuff on Thursday on Juneteenth, support Black creators in particular, and I recommend Kenji and Iffy, if that is of interest to anyone, if you're looking for Thursday evening replacements. And whether or not they're streaming, you can probably check out other content of theirs around online. But yeah, anyway, so I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know what I'm playing. I don't know if I'm going to do more Medieval Dynasty or if I'm going to do something else. I haven't decided. We'll see. We'll see. I feel like I need to mix other things in because, like, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be able to grind Medieval Dynasty done like in the next few weeks. It'll probably be a while. So, I need to, I think, just like make it more sustainable and kind of like blend other games into the mix, I think. So, that's what we're gonna do probably. Probably for tomorrow, something else. But I don't know what yet. I don't know what. And I might just default to Medieval Dynasty if I can't figure out what else I want to play. But yeah, so that is it for today's stream. I'm gonna go. And once again, my computer's making it really hot in here, so quite hot. But I'll be back tomorrow evening and with something else. Who knows? Who knows what it is? But yeah, so anyway, thanks everyone for hanging out. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for everyone who's lurking as well and future VOD watchers. I'll be back tomorrow. In the meantime, you can subscribe to my YouTube, follow me on Twitter, Blue Sky, TikTok, and Instagram, and join the Discord. And I'm going to be trying to be more active on those sorts of things once I properly ramp up my summer brain and switch to content creation, writing sort of stuff and get to focus on that. I'll kind of catch up on all the other socials and things. So be sure to follow all of that stuff. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully everyone has a good night and day in the meantime. And I'll see you guys soon. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.